Get to this story now. With COVID cases in New York City doubling, this isn't just a few days and still rising. The number of people exposed is also rising, so that does mean a whole lot of people are told to quarantine after exposure, even if they are vaccinated. Rosanna and I spoke to New York State's acting health commissioner, Dr. Mary Bassett, earlier this week. She was in isolation. This is after a positive COVID test. Dr. Bassett talked about some changing of these guidelines. This is for a very changing virus.
The duration of this, in this case, when you're exposed, it would be called quarantine. What I'm in right now is called isolation. And we need to examine how long people need to be quarantined if they've been exposed. We have much more availability of testing. So all of these things are being looked at carefully by public health authorities. You're raising really good questions. I just don't have the answers for you yet.
So if you
I want to see them shorter. I'll be frank.
That's what I wanted to ask you. If you had,
but I want people to be safe. So we have to be careful when we give advice, right? I want people to be safe. Of course, we would like less disruption of people's lives, of workforces. All of this is relevant to public health advice. So we're looking at it. We're going to keep safety first and see what we can do.
I understand that. I mean, you know, you're talking about, the state is talking about, the governor's talking about keeping everything up and going, not shutting down like a year ago. But I think we have these old protocols in place that were made during a time when nobody was vaccinated and boosted. It's outdated. Or is it?
Well, we need to look at whether the duration of quarantine and isolation need to be as long as they are. I absolutely agree with you, and so do many of my public health colleagues. This is actively being discussed. We also have an obligation to keep people safe. And so I can't give you a change in policy right this instance as we talk, but just to assure you that we understand how important it is to see what we can do to shorten the duration.
Can you give us maybe a picture of how long it takes to come to those conclusions? Because, I mean, this has been around since November 25th. It is now the dominant strain in the U.S. We've had one person die from this in Texas. He wasn't vaccinated, had an underlying health condition. So about how many weeks or months does it take for you guys to say, all right, this is actually fully mild. We're not rolling the dice anymore. We have come to this conclusion. I mean, can you give us maybe an estimate?
Well, all eyes are on New York City right now, where the main surge is occurring. And in the next week or so, we should have a better idea of the impact on hospitalizations, which is what we use as a surveillance tool for severe illness. So we'll know more soon. I know that it's frustrating not to know more now. November 25th is not that long ago. And we have learned a lot about this strain, but we still want to be sure that we keep people safe and not be cavalier in our public health recommendations.
What about schools? I think there are some parents very frustrated that especially when kids go out to recess in the playground, that they're still required to wear masks. Is that necessary at this point?
Let me just back up and say that we're all frustrated with this, right? We're entering, our third year is fast upon us, and we still have these huge impacts on our daily lives and new variants that continue to appear. So everybody is frustrated. What we're working on in schools is the idea of shortening the amount of time that kids who've been exposed need to be out of the classroom. We want kids in school. So the Centers for Disease Control have supported Test to Stay. We want kids to be able to go back to school. And counties are now soon going to be getting recommendations from our health department on how to do this. So I understand how frustrated people are. The best protection for a child is to have all the adults around them vaccinated and boosted. And I really urge that we do better. As a population, we're up at about 70% of our whole population fully vaccinated. We need everybody who's vaccinated to get boosted. We need people who aren't vaccinated, please. We really need you to reconsider because things are changing. And anyone who's had a single dose, please go get the second. That's the message for the holidays. Think about the most vulnerable person in your family group and think about what kind of level of safety you want for them. If it's a 93-year-old mother, which I'm lucky enough to have, or a toddler who's too young to get vaccinated, we want you to think about that person and how well they should be protected. So masks are part of it. But we have to also really deploy our vaccination access.
Well, thank you so much, Doctor. We hope that you feel better very quickly.
Yes. Is there anything the doctors have been telling you to help kind of get through it? Liquids, rest, I'm sure some of the usual basics.
Yeah, well, my symptoms are of a viral infection, the runny nose, a little bit of a headache, achy muscles. I've just been looking after myself. The governor told me I could just go home and put on pajamas and watch a movie, and that's what I did. So I was grateful for that.
Dr. Bassett, we wish you the very best. We hope you get
Thank you, Rosanna.
Get well soon.
Thank you very much, both of you. Thanks for having me. Tell people to get vaccinated, get boosted, stay safe.
Such a great conversation there. Good interview.
Yeah, her advice heard loud and clear, definitely. All right.